WallStreetBets is a subreddit community of retail traders who have made headlines in recent years for their bold investment strategies. They are particularly well known for their part in the GameStop saga, where in 2021 they banded together to drive up the price of the stock in an event known as a short squeeze, increasing the price of the stock by over 1,700% in a matter of weeks. Despite their seemingly fearless approach to the stock market, even WallStreetBets traders have fallen victim to some devastating losses. In this video, we'll be exploring some of the most notable examples and discussing what lessons can be learned from these experiences. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's dive into the world of WallStreetBets and their biggest losses. Stick around to the end of the video to see the biggest loss posted on the subreddit to see how one trader loses more in 1 week than some people earn in an entire lifetime. Let's get started. Our first loss is from user PRTKTO, who discovered options trading and quickly lost close to $400,000, which equates to 99.98% of his portfolio. In his Reddit post, he explains that he got margin called on Intel, then discovered zero-day to expiry options, and lost the rest of his portfolio trying to save himself. These contracts took him from negative $160,000 to a $410,000 loss. His advice for new traders: absolutely don't refund your account if you take losses. Denial is a stronger force than you think, and addiction to day trades is very real. Our second loss is from user Admiral Surround, who, on his first day of trading, managed to lose $60,000 with call options. Admiral is a classic example of fear of missing out and buying into a stock at the worst possible time. He bought $90,000 of call options with 1 day to expiry, right at the peak of a GameStop rally on March 11th. Because of this, he lost $60,000 just from touching his phone screen. We hope he managed to recover. Our next trader was using the trading app Robinhood and managed to lose $400,000 in a couple of months. What's worse, he blamed the trading app for his losses and wouldn't take any responsibility for himself and his bad trades. Our next trader really outdid himself when he bet his entire life saving on American Airlines. Even worse, the trader bought options instead of the underlying stock. The result? A staggering loss of $500,000. Even worse, the user was now completely bankrupt the next day. The lesson? Never trade with more than you can afford to lose. Our next trader did something unthinkable and sets the standard for what not to do in trading. What did he do? He took out an entire mortgage and once again put all of the money into GameStop options. The result? Shockingly, he turned $35,000 into a whopping $5,300,000. But instead of cashing it out, as with the theme of this video, he lost the entire position, including a total of $400,000 in 1 day. That's a loss of 7.3 times the average American salary in a single day. Ouch. Our final loss for this video is absolutely mind-boggling. But before we show you, a quick reminder: hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with our latest tips, tricks, and news from the trading world, and stop you from making the same mistakes these traders did. Now it's time for the biggest loss we found, with numbers so staggering that it could put you off trading forever. Coming in at number 1 is a trader who goes by the handle MingBearPig27, who managed to lose not 10, not 50, not even $100,000, but managed to lose a whopping $1 million in a single week. Just let that sink in. It would take the average person with an average job 50 to 100 years to save $1 million, and that's with extreme discipline and no emergencies. Well, this trader somehow managed to get rid of it all in a single week. What's worse? Well, even though he had lost $1 million, he still had $400,000 left in his position. The sensible thing to do would be to cut your losses and take the hit. But instead he didn't, and held it through to an almost absolute loss. Well, there you have it, folks. Some of WallStreetBets' most ridiculous losses. Don't forget to invest in that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.